Alright, y'all, gonna do a little bit of creek fishing. Smallmouth, spotted bass, whatever will bite. I thought I had lizards with me, but apparently I don't. I got a bunch of other stuff. We're just gonna start with a simple split shot above a wide gap hook and a culprit worm. We're gonna see if we can do a little catch and cook. Got some frog legs from last night, but didn't quite gig enough frogs, so I'm gonna see if I can get us a few creek fish to fry up. First cast. Right into a tree. That's perfect. I'm not liking the split shot. We're going to try a different rig. This daggum thing won't stay on the line in the same spot, and I pinched it hard with the pliers. Yeah, a little baby bass just tried to eat my worm. It wasn't even as big as the worm. Get this bait up in that shadowy spot. There'll be something hiding in there. That's the kind of place you'd catch a largemouth. Well, I had something small. I want to throw a bitsy minnow. This rod I've got probably won't cast one very far. Throw a jerk bait. Let's try a jerk bait, why not? Ooh, right there, right in front of me. We got us a smallmouth. That thing's aggressive. Looks like the jerkbait might work. Smallmouth loves stuff like this. This looks just like the bait fish in this creek that these fish feed on so much. Let's see. We're gonna keep a couple fish to eat. I haven't kept a smallmouth in maybe 2 years. I think it's about time to fry one up. So we'll keep this little guy. There's a little gar right in front of me. It's too shallow right here. I can almost poke that gar. Let's keep moving, it's shallow. Right there. Is that a spot? Oh, a largemouth. We can catch a bigger largemouth than that to keep. I'm gonna let this one go. That's a small little largemouth. I can get a bigger one at my pond. Oh, I broke the bill off of this jerkbait. That's not a cheap jerkbait. I mean, Rapala makes some good stuff, but that's kind of disappointing. I have had this bait for a while. Let's tie on something else. We got another expensive jerkbait. This one's balsa wood. Bet it'll catch a fish. I bet I'll break this one too. There's a spotted gar right here. Eat it. I can't hook into that thing. A little spotted gar. I saw another one too. That'd be cool to catch one. All right, y'all. I'm gonna turn around and head back downstream. We'll throw this into all the better holes on the way back. But we're gonna try to hoof it back. We got one fish to throw in the cooler. We catch some more in the pond at home. Pretty slow fishing today. It's hot. The creek is very low and it's really hot out, so not the best conditions, but we got a couple. You caught any?
I'm trying to use a frog now.
That's a good idea. Oh, that's great. Bill broke off on this one too. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new bait. All right, we got a black lizard, Texas rigged, and a bucket to put our fish in. Anything yet? Seems like it's gonna be a slow day.
Might go down trying to hit that corner down there where it don't have all that crap.
It's swampy there, but yeah, there's usually a fish or two in there.
Like the pond's pretty low right now too.
Yeah, no, it's dry. Good Lord, is that a bass? Is that one of my catfish I put in here? Oh, that's a bass. We keeping that big joker?
Oh boy.
I don't know if I want to keep this one. I'm trying to catch dinner.
Look at it.
Black lizard, good bait. Yeah, I'm not keeping that one. Oh, I barely got him hooked.
With the net?
Wait, you got a net?
You get one right here?
I don't think it's mine, but yeah, let's see it. I don't know if that's a good net or not.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna let this one go. Is that a 5-pounder? Pushing 5 pounds.
Pushing, if not, I mean, he's there. That's my buddy.
All right, swim away. Water's hot. There she goes. Had to put a fresh lizard on after one fish. And zoom for you. They catch fish, but they don't last. Oh, well, we're catching fish now. We better get that lizard tied on. This one's an eater. I'm keeping this one. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. Fillet sized. Yeah, get that lizard out in the dead middle of the pond. I'm gonna try to catch some bluegill. Throw a couple of them in there. Get that sweet meat. The old trusty white trout magnet on a gold head with an easy float, just because. I don't even know if this is gonna get through the scum layer. Should be all right. Doesn't look like the bluegill are biting. Oh, there's one. Little one. Wait, that's not a bluegill. Good God. Catching bass on the trout magnet now. Little bitty ultralight doesn't like this fish. All right, we got 2 eaters. Instead of catching a mess of bluegill, we'll just take 2 bass. Hey, we got supper and we got frog legs, hush puppies. All right, let's get these filleted up. Don't forget to run your finger down, find those lateral bones. You can feel them right there. They stop right about here. Just cut on either side. I'll do the smallmouth. Alright. Normally we don't keep frogs this small, but it'll eat. That's a very small frog leg, but it's got meat on it. Alright, so here's a big one. Here's a normal eating size frog. There were not very many big ones on that pond, but we took what we could get. The skin is kind of difficult to grab hold of, but if you use paper towel, it'll make it a lot easier. Paper towel has grip. You can grab that skin. Peel it right off. The whole leg in one piece like that. Alright, we got everything hosed off, rinsed off. The smallmouth. And the largemouth, everything looks good. Ready to go. Let's go get some breading mixed up. And because I'm going to do homemade breading this time. And we'll get the hush puppy mix going. So for the breading, I usually go with Louisiana blue bag seasoning or fish breading. It's one of the best out there, but we're going to do homemade this time. So we got just plain flour. We'll throw a little bit of Tony C's in there. Just a little bit. Sorry I don't have a recipe. This is kind of all eyeballed. A little bit of salt. Secret ingredient, a little bit of MSG. You don't have to use it, but it does make a difference. It doesn't take much. And then we're going to crank on this pepper grinder till my wrist gets tired. Mix everything up. Alright, now we're going to do the hush puppies. It says to use 2/3 cup of water, but we're just going to add water until it's right. So, put the whole thing of mix in there. I'm going to take it a step further. I got a yellow onion about that big. Diced it up and sauteed it just long enough to cook the onion. Throw that in there. And we got some Colby Jack. Or you could use cheddar or whatever. I just went with Colby Jack this time. And I should have got a bigger bowl, but I think we're going to make it work. Let's get this turned up a little bit. And we'll just add a little bit of water and stir it until it's the right consistency. So there we have it. Now we're going to mix up a binder for the fish. Get a bunch of mustard in there. And some hot sauce. Now, I prefer an aged hot sauce like Tabasco or Texas Pete or Frank's Red Hot. All I have right now, I need to go buy some more sauce, but this is pretty good, meal sauce. Yeah, we're gonna need to pop that top off. Get some of that in there. Adrian's still fishing. You caught any more?
Yeah, dude, I caught a giant while ago.
Really? Good deal. I got everything ready. All I got to do is heat the grease up and.
I was fixing to come up there now.
Sweet.
He was every bit of 5-6 pounds for sure. Like,
nice.
I mean,
well, we'll show everyone your fish anyways, so that everyone knows you can catch a fish. Come here, I actually catch more fish here than I do.
well, because I fish it more than you do. If you fish it like you should, I mean,
It's just my backyard pond. It's my bait pond. I like to see people like you come here and fish it rather than me.
Oh, look what we got here. Look at my foot.
Oh, he was here last night.
I about stepped on him.
That's our little toad friend. He comes here, I think, to eat bugs from under the light. That's one of the big ones. Just eat, it's like a chicken wing. There's a bone in the middle.
Mm-hmm. What'd you season it with again?
Some homemade breading, and then I dipped it in that hot sauce mustard mix.
That's a good flavor. I mean, like, it just tastes. I mean, you've heard it 1,000 times, I'm sure, but frog legs taste like chicken.
Yeah.
It just tastes like some amazing chicken to me.
Yep, they're a lot like chicken, a little bit like fish. I've always compared them to chicken and catfish, kind of like.
I would agree.
Somewhere in between.
It's super tender, and I'm just that flavor you put on there with the mustard and the hot sauce is freaking money.
We got cheese in it. We got the first set of largemouth going in.